kind of going for a very ethereal, black girl magic, just Gone with the Wind, Solange's new album, don't make no sense, but still a bop. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sade, and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, today I'm coming back with another hair review. This is the hair from Asteria Hair Company in 4 bundles of 24 inches with a 20-inch frontal, actually. And I just want to come and just kind of review the specs with you guys. This is also the Afro textured hair, I guess you could say, the Afro curl, even though it's not like a 4C curl, but as you guys can see when you brush it out, it definitely has like a Black Girl Magic-esque, but although ambiguous Black Girl Magic-esque look. You know I'm gonna clock the T, but at the end of the day, it does have like a very Afrocentric kind of feel to it, although I did brush it out, so this is not the natural curl of this hair. But anyways, you guys know I'm gonna do a rundown of this hair, just give you, you know, all the specs and stuff like that. Let me really give this hair a chance because I actually do like Asteria Hair Company as far as like AliExpress vendors go. They're one of my top companies because I feel like they always give out quality hair. Like when I hear other people talk about Asteria hair, it's always good things. And even with my last experience with the Asteria hair, I think I had a deep wave texture that I had straightened out. You guys can like go check it out. I loved that hair. That's actually some hair that I kept in a weave bag because I can't wait to return to that hair and cut it into a bob and color it. That hair was really bomb. Anyways, yeah, so let's get into the specs of this Afro textured hair that looks very, very beautiful with a 20-inch frontal. Can you even believe that I have a frontal on? Girl, no you can't, but you know that's my edges out, so maybe you can believe that this is not a frontal. Anyhow, so the first thing I want to start with is the longevity for this hair. At this moment in time, I'm gonna give it a very neutral stance because I'm not really sure what to expect personally. I know that my hands are running through this hair fairly well. I mean, I did just brush it out, but honestly, like I brushed it out probably a good 20 minutes ago, and usually hair would probably like curl up on me, but you see my hands are like running through the hair, and that is a big tell all for me in the regard of like what I'm looking for in the future, and it lets me know if the hair is gonna end up working for me. And so far I feel like the hair is doing fine. I will say, however, though, when I had co-washed it, I did end up experiencing some tangling, moderate mostly, but it was to be expected because when you wash out curly hair, sometimes, you know, the curls kind of like mesh and intertwine and stuff like that. So I wasn't too surprised by that. But after I let the hair I rinsed out the hair and I let it air dry, the hair was absolutely fine and stuff like that. So again, with the expected longevity, I'm not really sure at this time, but I'm gonna wear this hair out until it doesn't want to be worn anymore, because right now I'm really feeling this, especially like for the spring. I'm kind of going for a very ethereal Black Girl Magic, just Gone with the Wind, Solange's new album, don't make no sense, but still a bop, you know, kind of vibe. And I think this is gonna channel it for me, you know, like Minnie Riperton, Diana Ross, you know the vibes. So that's what I'm going with so far. I believe the hair was fairly priced. I know Asteria Hair is an AliExpress vendor, so I know that their hair can't be more than $300 and something, and that's if you get the longest length at most. But I do think that their hair is a little bit more expensive than other AliExpress vendors, but I think that is representative of how good their quality is. And again, this is a company that is very slept on for some reason, so I do plan on working with this company a bit more closely to review their textures and really see what they're hitting for, because I really want to know, like, what are you giving the girls? Are you giving us slay or are you giving us nay? Just want to know, gonna figure it out. In regard of the color is in its natural color. Now lately I've been on a very like color hungry like tip. I don't know what it is. I need to, like, you know, soothe that part of me, so I'm thinking of going into like a brown, but a very brown look. We'll see if this hair ends up being dyed or if I just keep it in this natural black color and just go like all black power on the look that I'm trying to serve you, you know? In the regard of the smell, the hair has no smell at all. When I received the hair had no smell. And you guys know that AliExpress is known for having sometimes sending hair that smells like corn chips or smells like really odd and bizarre, but this hair had no smell at all. So after I washed the hair and conditioned it, I decided to let it sit in some fabric softener, but that's just because with curly hair, I tend to like to do that because I just like when my curls feel extra soft, and when I move my hair, it smells like really, really good. So, you know, ain't nothing wrong with the fabric softener method unless you don't want to spend the extra coin. But this is not the type of hair that you have to, like, you know, soak out the smell or wash out the smell. The hair came smelling perfectly fine. And if any of you guys experience anything different from that, please let me know in the comment section down below. Feel free to hit me up. I would love to know your suggestions, your comments, your concerns and stuff like that, because that's the only way that these companies are going to know what it is that they need to fix and change if they actually care about their customer service and their customers at that. But I do feel that Asteria Hair does care about their customers, so I will say that. In the regard of the heating, I do not plan on doing any heat styling to this hair. This hair is meant to be very Afrocentric as described in the title. This hair is meant to, you know, serve you blackness, just everything that my ancestors would want me to share right now on this channel and on this platform. So this hair is not being touched by any heat, anything that is oppressive at all, only these edges. And they 1 month post a relaxer, so even my edges is a little, you know, coming back to their roots. So heat, not touching this hair, period. In the regard of texture, I think this texture is a 10 out of 10 in the regard of like how it looks brushed out. How it looks naturally, I'm kind of on the fence about it. I am gonna, in my styling video and stuff like that, I am gonna show you guys how this hair looks when I style it and I define the curl. But honestly, I think I like it a bit more just like this. And it's so weird because I've never done a look like this on my channel. But this hair reminds me of how my hair would look when I would blow it out. Well, when my mom would blow it out when I was younger and stuff like that. And I just really, I don't know, I just really like it. It's so fluffy. It's really soft, really soft, but it's not too fine either. Like it has like a denseness to it, but it's still like light, so it doesn't feel like it's gonna be some hair that's like sitting on me really heavy and making me sweat and like making me just really hot, like as the weather starts to break and get a bit warmer. So I'm really looking forward to that. I did have some shedding and I did have some tangling, but nothing that was like particularly concerning or anything like that. It was to be expected, especially because I do have like this frontal and stuff like that, and for some reason initial frontals, after you like applied in the unit, they need to do like a little shed process. I wasn't like shocked when the closure was, the frontal was kind of shedding a bit, but right now, no, I'm not experiencing like any of that. Again, I haven't been wearing the hair this long. I probably not even that long, so I don't even want to say like anything in the regard of that. So that is something that I will have to do an update on in my next video. But honestly, right now I feel like the hair is okay. And again, I really do like Asteria Hair Company. I feel like they know what they're doing when it comes to affordable hair, but also giving you decent quality. In the regard of shipping, you know how AliExpress do. You get your hair in between 3 to 4 business days, so you know they move quick. You know they like to get to that coin. And in the regard of service, I enjoy working with Asteria Hair Company. I feel like they are very easy to collaborate with. I feel like when I talk to them, the conversation is smooth. It's never like yes dear or dear friend or anything like that. It's always like Sade and just, you know, this is what our requirements and stuff like that. I feel like the working with them is very fair, and I like how they have treated me thus far, because some of these companies, they be trying it, and that's why y'all will never see them on this channel. And I don't want to shade no company, but there are some companies on AliExpress, it's just like y'all rude, and I'm not working with y'all. But anyhow, so yeah, so this is how I feel about this hair. I'm gonna give you guys a texture shot to really, you know, really see what it's looking like. One thing I will say though, the frontal was a lot curlier than the closure, except for the front. The top of it is a little straight. You know how closures and frontals be having a little bit of straightness, but it's only a little bit. It's not as exaggerated as other companies, so I will give that to them. I don't feel like they've completely perfected having a curly frontal or a curly closure, but I feel like they did really good, honestly, like really good. And honestly, also the curls are like nice. Like the curls on here are nice, and even though they don't exactly match like this, it doesn't look like weird at all when I do define this hair. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is pretty much everything in the regard of this hair from Asteria Hair Company. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this week holds up with this hair. So yeah, I'll let you guys know. I hope all is well. I love you guys, and I look forward to talking to you guys later. Anyways, love you guys, love and light.